And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the TASG Watch Party on a Tuesday night. We are back with Week 6, Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Season 3, Episode 6. We got Jensen on the other side.
Hello.
And in the last episode, we had a pretty good episode for what was initially kind of looked more like filler. With a title like the pirate, it started to sound like filler, but it was anything but. And it took a look at it was a very well balanced look at the how the New Republic worked, how Mando's little deal with Grief Karga to set aside some land for the Mandalorian people. That was a big thing. Bo-Katan, who quote walks both ways, is uh, now in charge of reuniting the Mandalorian people by the armor. We found out that Moff Gideon was broken out, and surprise, surprise, there's Mandalorian Beskar involved in all of that. But also, I think for me, a lot of people started hating on the New Republic stuff that was in episode 3 and this episode right here. But the way that I see it and that way that many other people have seen it is that it essentially shows the weak points of the New Republic. That, hey, it's caught up in the bureaucracy. Navarro was not a member planet. If you're not a member planet, we're not going to help you. And that ended up suffering like any other like how would I say that? I said it's so right in the car on the way right over, but yeah. So um, that was the last episode. So there was a lot of things that happened in such little time, but Peter Ramsey did a great job, and of course, our number one purple guy, Gareth Zabarelios, making his first debut in live action, and Dave Filoni making a little cameo as Trapper Wolf, directly staring straight at live action Zeb. So a neat little thing. Andrew, welcome to the live stream, fam, on Facebook. We're on Facebook Live and YouTube right here. The new episode actually drops at 11:50, 10 minutes before. Um, I think this is probably the only series that still does the 10-minute drop. I don't like when we did Bad Batch season 1. Bad Batch season 1 was that 10-minute before. I think there were also the Marvel series were also 10 minutes before. I remember Loki being that last one. I don't know if Hawkeye did, but I think Hawkeye we had to wait for that full midnight release. So, but we do like starting things off by talking a little bit about the last episode and heading into the next episode. But I also want to discuss specifically what's going on on this week. We have the Star Wars celebration is finally back and in less than a year. We were happy to be there in May of last year to see the release of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and that was a lot. That was a huge fun thing over on the what do you call it, Memorial Day week, and that was a weekend to remember. It was when Phantasmic reopened, and it was that same weekend. So it was the vibes were just super immaculate, and I'll never forget it. I mean, Jen, we had so much fun at
Yeah, that's a
Celebration.
fact. Yeah. Oh my god, it was amazing.
Oh, to go back, and guess what?
Yeah.
Anybody who our good friend Ian is going there again. He was there with us last year during the Obi-Wan Kenobi premiere, and he's going again this year. And it's going to be in London this year. Coverage, I think, is Celebration Live on YouTube. I almost said Periscope, Jesus Christ, on Instagram and what have you. But Star Wars Celebration Live will be streamed, but obviously, I don't think the studio showcase will be fully covered, but I'm expecting a lot of news out of Ahsoka, out of Skeleton Crew. But I want to rein things back into this episode. A lot of people are saying that this week is going to be the Bryce Dallas Howard episode. Last week was Peter Ramsey. this week would be that one, chapter 22, 45-minute thing. The Mandalorian visits an opulent world with a very interesting squid-like species. I forgot what it's called, but I think nautilin, I think, is the right term. Give us a few moments. The episode is now out. Am I right? Ish.
I don't remember.
It looks like a Zoidberg from. Oh, now the group watch doesn't want to work. Great. I gotta restart my Disney Plus. Um, Again, give us a few moments as we get the group watch started. It is new chapter now out, chapter 22 of the of the. Oh wow, forgot to mute myself there. Sorry about that. Of the Mandalorian trial, everybody's getting sick again, and it kind of sucks. Except for me, I've just been working a lot. Alrighty, that's that. I just need to send you the link. That's got to be an Ottawa. Wait a minute. Oh, who's that prince? Leech? No. That ain't Leech. What the fuck did I just say right now? That ain't Leech at all.
It's not. It's it's the one in Clone Wars. Remember where the episode between the Mon Calamari and the other
Oh,
people?
that's not Nautilin at all. Jesus fuck. Oh my god.
It's the other people, not the Mon Calamari, because the Mon Calamari are the Admiral Akbar species.
Well, I sent the link over to the group chat
I don't
right
remember.
there, so
Anyways,
it's
I don't
we'll
know what they're
figure we'll
called.
find out if it's. I hope it's
Sure.
name dropped because I was like I was so wrong. You were so wrong.
Oh no, that it
So
has to be that other species.
also, I'm looking at the insignia on the shoulder, trying to see if it's
Yeah, I'm trying
resembles
to see that too.
anything. If it's anything Chiss, it's not. So if you're
Ooh.
hoping for Eli
Oh my
Vanto,
god.
if you were hoping for Eli Vanto, not quite yet. Let's see what happens. Starting stream right here on the TASG Watch Party. We're getting the party started right here. I'm also very excited for any of the clips to. Ooh. Oscar Reeves. Ooh. Oh, we getting Moff Gideon here. So Oscar Reeves might be back. Moff Gideon possibly back. I hated that thing. One of the theories that I read was the Mandalorians, the Mandalorians with the Maul helmets, and I think those are one of the most badass ones I've ever seen. But the ones who are loyal to Maul when he was still alive, we'll see what happens. But I'm also thinking Sabine. All right. Exactly 2 minutes of that off. 45 minutes of Star Wars action here on a Tuesday to a Wednesday night. hello. Shaped like a Meiluran. It looks like a thick version of what do you call it? A thick version of the of Boba Fett starship. Quaranese. So that is the same species as the pirates in. Oh, that sounded very close to a Hondo Onaka. But these were the pirates from Star Wars Resistance. So we're making that canon. Sorry. That there is still Imperial presence? Or did we do a time skip? Who are you? Hello? Is that Pierce Brosnan? No. What the fuck am I talking about? Is that? No. Axe Woves. Look, Costco Reeves. And unless I got the name wrong again, I'd be embarrassed. Whoa. Is that? I'm like, is that? That ain't Lee Char, is it? Guns for Hire. Okay. Go on. Ah, this is something we saw from the trailer. This is Epcot. What?
That gives me bad vibes.
Yeah. Welcome to Epcot. I mean, am I wrong? This is kind of what
Yeah.
it looks very much like it.
Oh, and greeting droids, of course.
Ooh. Hyperloop. Oh my god. They did what Elon couldn't. Bravo. I want to see this shit in Tomorrowland. Stat.
Replacing the people mover tracks.
Yeah. Bruh. Bureaucracy. Fist bump.
Jesus.
Bruh. See? I wonder how Twitter's feeling about this. Specifically, Twitter. It's beautiful. It looks too sterile.
Yeah. So far, I haven't seen another human being or alien or whatever.
Or resident of that domed city. But oh my.
This is giving me. Uh, is that?
Is that Jack Black?
Ain't no way. It's fucking Jack Black.
Is that Lizzo?
Ain't no way.
What is going on?
Anyways,
Bruh.
it's giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes.
Frog Lady. Oh my god. What is this? Lizzo and Jack Black. Plays that flute. Yeah. What is going on here? You know what? It's giving multiverse. Not multiverse. Jesus Christ. Quantumania. Gee.
Oh damn.
Oh, the YouTube shorts are going to go crazy this week. Crazy.
Oh my god.
Ain't no way we're getting Roger Roger again.
Oh hell
Oh.
no. Honestly, that'd be okay with me.
Exactly. What does that have to do
I
with this show?
fucking knew it. Oh my
Of
god.
course. Of course.
We don't want him destroyed. Oh my god.
Wild. Ooh. So this is what Christopher. Oh my God, star studded. But everybody thought that he would play Hondo Onaka, but that's not the case. Jesus.
Oh, General Grievous. General Grievous chef.
Bruh. Thanks.
Melch. 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 Please.
Because he never used any until now. Wow. Yep. The roid is no. Okay.
Nation.
Dang. If you're just joining us, 18 minutes, 46 seconds into the episode. That's 45 minutes long. Guns for hire. We're talking more nuts. Oof. I've also seen them since Resistance. Ah, they look great for their age. Bruh. Like that's gonna work. Why is he running away from it?
How is he running so fast?
Or why not use
They're
that?
droids.
Oh. Oh, we're now in the city.
Oh, why is it running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Dying.
Dang.
What the?
I mean, I will say the running looks super. Yes, that's me. SoCal Magic Express.
Nice.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, it's giving the axiom from Wally. If that was a Oh, this is definitely Axiom like.
Of course there is.
Two droids hooking up in the donkey. Oh wow. This music, I can't wait to hear this in when the soundtrack releases. What if this is where we see Chopper? That's Chop one of Chopper's favorite tools. Loved using that on Zeb and Ezra. I think that was the third episode of Rebels, season one. If you're just joining us, 26 minutes, 5 seconds. Okay, but do you have any sea droids in there? No? Are you saying that this is a Last of Us situation? Bruh. Even the audio sounds like it in a way. Oh shit. Well, at least now we know who still has it. But I'm surprised that that discussion has not been had.
Nano droids. Sounds like that Coruscant
Microbots.
thing.
Oh,
That Coruscant explosion. When they're trying
that's
to
right.
figure out who. Oh,
What?
ooh. Okay. Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Boba Fett.
Shit. It's an inside job. Sorry, Doc, but your time is up. Whoa.
He's a Seppi.
Wow.
He's a Seppi.
Not Doc Brown.
Anakin Skywalker.
It's like, does he have to see? That's kind of cute. It's the it's the Sleeping Beauty color changing dress from Magic Happens.
Oh my god.
That looks fun, by the way. Can you imagine? We are what 3 days away from the start of celebration. Can you imagine how long it would take to do this as a cosplay? That would be a surprise. Among Us.
Among Us.
Go down and swim into the mines of Mandalore. Maybe that's where Ezra's been hiding. Honestly, low key, I would live on Plaisir than Pabu.
Oh, shut the fuck up. He didn't even do anything.
What? What the?
Literally didn't do
Wow.
anything. And he got knighted.
My son and the Holy Spirit. All right. Now that that part of the story's done, we got 11 minutes
Now
to
that we're
go.
done with the filler,
Now we're done with that filler portion.
time to go
Let's.
back to the story.
Yep.
Damn.
God damn.
What a
Look at
nice
that.
comparison.
House Cree or no House Crees. House Ren. Where's House Ren? Ooh.
Yes. Oh, you just fucked up. I wonder who wins this one.
Din.
Oh, Tusk is getting emotional.
Where's Kablame and Heavy? Ooh. Friendly fire. Yield. Uh-huh.
Mm.
Wow. Hey now. Oh. Bam. I think the big question is how did you lose in the first place? Bruh. Ain't no way.
In Rebels, it was okay.
Wow. He pulled off a Sabine.
Okay, so if Sabine can give it to her, why can't Mando give it to her?
Because this is live action. I don't fucking know. Slay.
Oh, I see.
What about Miss Sabine Wren? All right.
Take it.
Lift it over your head. Do it.
Ahead. This is the way. Yes. Over your head.
Do
No,
it.
not down.
All right.
Oh, really?
Wait. Is that really it? Is that really it? God damn. There's not really
Yeah,
5 minutes of
it
credits.
was
Is there
filler with
really?
story.
What's that?
It was just filler with story.
Yeah. With 2 episodes to go from tonight, we got next Tuesday. We got the Tuesday after, or unless whatever they decide to do.
Also, what was the point of showing us the the
Lizzo. Oh my
mission that
god.
they were on before at the start of the episode? What was the point of that?
Let's go back to that. I mean, we have plenty of time. We don't have a second show, so we got time. Oh, because this was the battle that he said the blade was taken from me, and Bo-Katan defeated the captor. So this is that moment. So then,
Yeah, so what's the point of this opening shot or opening scene?
yeah, because that's part of the speech that she gave. So this
Yes,
is the.
but the opening
It must
shot
be one
with
in battle
the
because it's
well,
explaining. He's
yes,
explaining the rules.
right.
Yeah,
But I'm saying, what was the purpose of the
a fake out
Mon Calamari thing?
because that was the tribe that she left when she. Because remember, season 2, Frog Lady episode. Was it Frog Lady episode? I think it was Frog Lady episode. That she was with them, and then
That's right.
she left to go to her castle or whatever she was
That's
doing
right.
at that time. But remember, it was at that time, it was Cosca Reeves and Bo-Katan. They made and they didn't give Mercedes a speaking role in this one, but um, we're revisiting the clan that she once ruled. That was in season 2. After she left them, this is her coming back for the first time in a very long time, and that's at least the way that I'm reading it based on this one.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
And to retake Mandalorian, wow. So I don't know how
Thank you for
everybody else is.
everyone.
I don't know how everybody is feeling about it. Um, I again, Lizzo, Jack Black, and Christopher Lloyd. This was a very stacked cast.
Yeah, like what the
For
fuck?
what? For what? I mean, I don't know how to feel about it, really,
Yeah.
because I mean, and then battle droids make a return, right? I just don't know how to feel.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
want to
it
see who
was
else is in
the
the credits.
experience of
Was that?
Roger, and I didn't even get it.
Oh, I missed it. Um, I'm like, we have 2 episodes left. Um, so moving forward now, I dropped my AirPods. Um, for the second time now, Bo-Katan has the dark saber. So I think the big question is now revisiting the rebels. What um I could do that. Revisiting rebels, the rules of the dark saber, because again, why is it that you're hesitant to accept it again after Sabine handed it to you? Sabine handed it to you, you didn't have a
Yeah,
problem with it then. Mando's going to give it to you. You're having a problem with it now. What's the difference? And I think I really want to know what my Mando friends have to say about that. But um yeah, Will Bros Inc. I just know that everyone had such a fun time filming this episode of The Mandalorian. It's wild. This episode was wild. Sir Grogu, a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't know how to feel about this episode. Neither do I. Because with two episodes left, I just don't know what you can do. I don't know what you can do.
right.
But if we're going to go to the group that she left, she's going to go to the group that she left. Then maybe we'll find another band of Mandalorians that she will. Uh, that was funny. I like
Yeah,
that one. Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
But oh, there's some more. Oh no, that was it. But yeah, nothing really happened in this episode to move the story forward. This is now making Mando, like this season of Mandalorian, a very anthology heavy things. But in terms of the world building, which I'm going to point out, is that they heavily touted this as a direct democracy, and they were very proud of that. They're not affiliated with the Empire. They're not affiliated with the New Republic. But here's the thing, and just like in the last couple of episodes, there's moles, and so just there's moles among us, and
Jesus.
and that was Christopher Lloyd's character, a separatist at heart, working for that direct democracy, and in secret making these illegal doings of um, of just toying with the droids, and it's um and that's something that, hey, looking at these new worlds, these worlds and these governments, how they are the little what do you, oh, the little crack, I don't know, not cracks in the system. I don't know what's the term for it. The little kinks in the system, cracks in the system, whatever the term is. Um, that there's problematic people at the center, like inside, and they are working to add to the problem, to the many problems that is within that system or something like that. Jen, going to you, what are your thoughts about this episode?
I thought it was nice to see a different planet I've never seen before,
Not a desert, a
and
domed
definitely
planet.
not. And yeah, that I honestly thought it was like the other side of Mandalore at first. Anyways, I thought it was pretty interesting how their society works and how they all rely on old battle droids,
Yes,
which kind of reminded me
of Star Wars
of
Resistance, because Star Wars
kind of
Resistance,
yes, kind of yes.
I think it was
Um,
Niku who had to work on some old
Possibly.
B1s for. I just wanted to
And
double
then
check. Oh,
and
wait a
then
sec.
also reminded.
Can I make a quick timeout? So,
Okay.
Mon Calamari Nobleman, right? It sounded very familiar because that's Tom Holland's brother, Harry Holland. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Matthew. Hold on. Hold on. I just want to double check. Fact check right here. Yeah. Tom Holland's brother. Because it sounded very familiar. Um, I was like, but that's not Princely Charm, unfortunately. Okay. Going back to you. Sorry.
It also reminded me of that Clone Wars arc where Padme gets poisoned and they have to go to this random place, and he's got repurposed battle droids as his as his leisure activities, like that are fanning him and carrying him and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It just reminded me of that.
In a good way or in a bad way?
And in a good way, because it reflected on the society, because the society is like all about leisure and having the droids work for you.
That is true.
That's kind of, yeah. Anyways, I thought it was a good episode. I thought it was filler. Um,
A good filler.
it's a good filler, yeah.
Okay. Keldor Jedi on Twitter states major Clone Wars vibes, pulpy from start to finish, and weird as fuck in the best possible way. This is the most Star Warsy episode to ever Star War. Would you agree with that sentiment?
Yes, yeah, I would.
Mando
Yeah.
really, our good friend Joe Gamboa said, Mando really said guest stars, all the stars, and so yeah. Sorry. Looks like Phantasmic mid showed tonight. Oopsie. Um, I will retweet that. Anywho, um, going into our out of tens, the shock value in it, I didn't. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give it 8.85.
Okay.
Jen, what would you rate it?
Uh, 7.
7. Okay.
7. Hard 7.
It's very interesting. Especially some sort of filler heading this late into it after like, and we had a great episode last week that that felt like filler, but ended up serving a purpose for a setup that if it's not tonight, then it's probably going to be next week or sometime soon. So yeah, that's gonna do it for us here on a Tuesday night of the TASG Watch Party. If you're going to Star Wars Celebration, have a lot of fun. If you're flying out there, please fly safe. Hopefully, you all have a great time. If you have a cosplay, you know what? Go ham. Go have fun. It's Star Wars Celebration was a fun experience for us in Anaheim last year, and for those of you, especially in the international markets, um, for the international markets, it's going to be a lot of fun for you too. So um, just make sure you hydrate. That's the most important thing. Get your rest in, but most importantly, have fun. The announcements are going to be big. The announcements are going to be huge. And if you are ever in those rooms when they do happen, do take the moment to realize where you are when a major announcement was made, when a trailer was dropped, when a cameo happens. You know, it's all in good fun. Um, Me, Jen, Heather, Cody, Omar, Owen, a lot of the other folk like Heavy Mando, make a lot of new friends. You know that's what conventions are, and especially specifically Star Wars. It's a good time to meet new people and make new friends. So it's a lot of fun. Jen, I mean, what was one of your favorite moments of celebration?
Oh man, had to have been the. Oh man, there were so many. Um, okay, I'll give you two.
Okay.
When they brought Chopper out
Yes.
for the panel,
Mando Plus.
and then I think it was the same panel where they gave us the sneak peek of Ahsoka.
Yes.
God damn.
Well, now there's
Yeah.
going to be a dedicated Ahsoka panel and a
Oh yeah.
dedicated Bad Batch panel, so everybody's going to start booing. Uh, like, why did you kill off? And then probably Jennifer Corbett is probably going to give a little wink, and we'll see what happens with season 3 if we get a season 3, if slash when we get a season 3. Some of the biggest things I'm very excited for is, of course, the updates to the Ahsoka series. Listen, if the Ahsoka series is going to be a summer series, Secret Invasion just dropped last or 2 nights ago. I think it's time to hear something for Ahsoka later this weekend. So hold your breaths, because by the time we go live, this same time next week, um, we're gonna go live early. We're gonna go live at 11:35, 11:40 ish, as we talk about the news that was coming out of Star Wars Celebration. We're going to give our thoughts, and then we're going to go right into Episode 7. That's going to be next Tuesday night. I'll make the announcement on our Twitter at TASG Vlogs on Twitter. But yeah, for those of you joining us on Facebook Live and YouTube, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Jensen, for joining us this week.
No problem.
Have a great rest of your wow. Have a great rest of
Well,
your week and a great Star Wars Celebration Europe 2023. It's funny that they're calling it Europe when Brexit happened already, but you know what? I'm not going to get into that. So, yeah. Please hit that like and subscribe for more, everybody. We'll be back next week. Or, I'm sorry, we'll be back tomorrow morning for Ted Lasso. The Laker game happened, and I was also at Disneyland when I was watching that game. So, it's unfortunate. Again, star-studded would be the only thing I would say about this episode. But, yeah. Um, we're gonna share that clip of our surprise on our YouTube Shorts very soon, so stay tuned for that on both Shorts and TikTok. We'll see you guys in the next episode next week. Good night, everyone.
I